Hey guys, and welcome to Last Call. Excuse me. They give the unconscious finger a good shake. Miss, sir, are you alright? Oh, sorry. I guess I've just had too much to drink. Her words are slurred and the bartender laughs. It happens more often than you think. In any case, it's late, and I should be closing. Should I call someone to come pick you up? No, I can get home on my own. She says this as she stumbles to get on her feet. The bartender reaches over the bar to steady her. Are you alright? I'm fine. She leans her weight on the bar stool and strongly considers sitting back down properly again. Clearly you're not. Should I call you a taxi service then? She rifles through her purse, contents spilling out onto her lap. It's easy enough to catch everything. Not much in there. Definitely not enough to afford a ride home. She probably doesn't even have enough to settle her tab here, but she figures she must have already done that before passing out. She hopes. At least the bartender hasn't been harassing her about the bill. Maybe if she paid for a cab through her phone? But a quick press of a button tells her it's dead. Her hesitation does not go unnoticed. Should I call someone to pick you up then? They repeat themselves, and she bites her lip anxiously. There are only two people's phone numbers she knows off by heart, and she suspects that neither of them are particularly eager to speak to her at the moment. But it's not like she has any other options, so she clenches her fist and answers. Call my best friend or call my brother? This is a tough one. We're gonna go with the best friend. My best friend, Rena, she'll come. Though she's unsure of whether she can remember the correct number, once the first digit rolls off her tongue, the rest follow suit. That should be it. Alright, 1 second. 15 minutes pass, yet no one walks into the establishment. Leaning on the bar for support, Dawn reaches for her phone, but remembers that it's dead. The bartender looks at her blankly. Are you sure you remembered the right number? Of course, why would I misremember my best friend's phone number? Well, the person on the phone did sound rather confused. She was probably sleeping and the call just woke her up. That must be it. They turn back to their cleaning behind the bar, while Dawn taps mindlessly on her dead phone, trying her best to distract herself from the thought that Rena isn't coming. The door creaks open and in walks a young woman. Dawn, is that you? Dawn freezes at the sound of Rena's voice. Let's try to play it cool, I guess. She straightens her posture and spins around on her bar stool in order to face her friend. Unfortunately, the speed of her movement causes her stomach to lurch, and for her to feel a burn in the back of her throat, making her cough. Well, shit. Hey, are you okay? Yeah, I'm fine. Maybe you should drink some water. No, it's fine. Don't worry about it. Here, let's get you some water. Excuse me, could we get a glass of water? The bartender slides over a glass of iced water within seconds. Drink up, you'll feel better. Thanks. Rena watches silently as Dawn takes a few gulps from the glass. It's been a while, Rena. Yeah, you didn't mention that you were back in town. Oh, yeah, that's true. What's the occasion? Well, let's admit the truth, sort of. Things weren't really working out. The modeling gig? Yeah, so I'm looking for a new agency. Back here? Yeah, well, maybe. I've been doing other stuff in the meantime. Never mind all that. Why don't you sit down for a bit? Isn't the bar closed? Just for a little bit. We shouldn't trouble the bartender, though. It's already too late for that. A little longer won't hurt. Unsure of how to continue, Rena looks at the bartender for help, but receives not even a glance in return. She sighs and sits on the bar stool next to Dawn. Okay, fine. Are you sure you don't want me to just give you a ride home? No, I don't want to trouble you any more than I already have. Wait, but didn't you just say... Dawn leans in only inches away from Rena's face. I really don't want to trouble you more. You're still drunk. She lets out a small sigh, but she can't keep a small smile from spreading across her face. One that turns into full-blown laughter as she gives Dawn a slight push on the shoulder. Dawn tries to keep her composure, but Rena's infectious laugh makes her join in. After a couple minutes, silence settles between the two women, but the air felt a little warmer. So, how have you been? Me? Well, life's finally coming together. Let's see. I'm lined up for a promotion in a couple of months if all goes well. And then my girlfriend and I moved in together recently, so it's been nice to come home after work and have someone there. Plus, she loves to bake, so her apartment usually smells like cake or cookies. That's nice, huh? Did you say something? That reminds me, I should send her a message. When I got your call, she was the one who convinced me to come. That's nice of her. Dawn looks down towards the counter. She didn't want to seem rude, but hearing about how great Rena's life has become wasn't what she expected. And frankly, she doesn't want to hear anymore, just in case she bursts into tears from envy. Her eyes dart from side to side until she spots the bartender behind the bar, still cleaning. Oh, since you're here, why don't you get a drink? Dawn, you do realize the bar is closed, right? Oh. Sorry, miss. Last call was about an hour ago. You should be focusing on sobering up anyway. Fine. You've always been the level-headed one anyway. Yep, the party pooper. But at least I'm not sitting in a bar after hours still drunk. What's up, Dawn? This isn't healthy behavior. Let's admit the truth, for real this time. Just maybe my life isn't as great as I make it out to be. Hey. She puts her hand on Dawn's shoulder and gives it a tight squeeze. Life has its ups and downs, so don't let a bad time get you down. Well, it's not just now. Some bad patches just last longer than others. I hope this one ends soon then. You have to make stuff happen for yourself. Well, most of the time. Sometimes you also need a bit of luck. So don't be so hard on yourself. Yeah. It really feels like we're back in university. Yeah, it does. At least the first half. Things were pretty different after you left. Oh yeah? I had to get serious for the last year, you know. Finding internships and all. And then hopefully landing a job after graduation. Get serious. But you've always been serious. I can't imagine a serious Rena. Dawn tries to the best of her ability to mimic what she thinks is Rena's serious expression. She then stops trying and returns to a somber state. Should I have continued my studies? Hey, what's with the regret and sentimentalism? It's unlike you. I mean, how long would a modeling career last anyway? Once I'm too old, I'd be out of a job, and I'd have no skills to do anything else. Man, I knew alcohol made people sad the next day, but I always thought it was the hangover that caused it. Look, you were working towards your dream. Nothing wrong with that. And not all of us had the guts to do that. Especially with how much emphasis they put on getting a degree. You make it sound like it was so easy, but how would you know how I feel now? You with your picture-perfect life. Now listen here, it took a lot of work to get where I am today. But okay, something is wrong. Do you want to talk about it? Maybe. We don't have to talk about what happened. Maybe just what needs to happen from here on out. Rena stretches out her arms and sits up straight, placing her arms on the bar. She looks straight at Dawn, who feels uncomfortable under Rena's perceiving gaze. Man, I have to admit, I never thought I'd be doing this again. Though after hours at a bar sure is an appropriate location. It seems that even now, I can't seem to get my shit together. It's not that. Rena sighs as she rubs the back of her neck. I guess it's more that I didn't think I'd see you again. We're gonna take the blame on this one. I mean, I am partially to blame for that too. Okay, maybe a bit more than partially. It's safe to say that both of us could have tried more. Yeah, for starters, I could have told you I was in town, so you coming out here for me at this hour, I really want to say thanks. Thank you. You've been good to me. Maybe even too good sometimes. Wow, Dawn. What's gotten into... Oh, never mind. I appreciate the sentiment. Anyway, let's begin then. Break it down for me. Here we go then. Where do I start? Maybe you could address the drinking problem. Rena looks at her with one eyebrow raised. Okay, fine. That one's easy. I should just avoid going to shady bars like these. This time the bartender looks at her in the same fashion as Rena with one eyebrow raised. I mean, avoid going to bars. Alone. There you go. You had the answer in you all this time. That's not going to stop me from drinking. Baby steps, baby steps. At least you acknowledge that this is a problem. The next step is why you feel the need to do this. Can't you figure out my problems from this? Look, Dawn, I'm not a mind reader. All I know is that you drank too much on a weekday at a bar on the other side of town. And that your life's not as great as you make it out to be. I could draw a lot of conclusions from this, but it's up to you to make the changes based on your own problems. All I can tell you are encouraging words, like a personal cheering squad, except that it's just me. There's so much though, I can't possibly go through all of it in one night. No one said we have to go through all of it tonight. Yeah, but... Or are you going to pack up and leave like last time? I don't know. I'm pretty sure the last messages we exchanged were something like, let's catch up. Why not do that now, since we're already here? Yeah. Come to think of it, when was the last time we saw each other? Was it your farewell party, actually? The one we threw for you after you signed your first modeling contract? That can't be right. Surely we met after that again. Nope, I'm pretty sure that was it. Do you have anything to say regarding that, actually? That is, if you even remember anything. Though it seems like a lighthearted jab at Dawn's binge drinking problem, Dawn feels her stomach twist in knots of a sense of dread. Memories from that night flash in front of her. All the shots she shouldn't have taken, the words she said that she now regretted. The night ending with her throwing up in the laundry basket. I'm sorry about the laundry basket. What? Oh yeah, that did happen. Man, I was so pissed when I found that the next morning. In hindsight, it wasn't the worst place you could have thrown up in. She lets out a wholehearted laugh, even wiping a tear from her eye. Dawn looks at her friend, but despite the laughing, she couldn't smile about the situation. After all, Rena has her life together, with a good job and a stable relationship. Would Dawn really want to interfere with that? Would it be better to let Rena live her life without the past clinging on? Keep the conversation going. It's too late anyway. It looks like Rena's having a lot of fun though, so Dawn stays silent as her friend laughs on. Slowly Rena regains her composure. That wasn't exactly what I had in mind. Oh? It's okay if you don't remember. You were really drunk after all. Yeah, my memories of the night are a bit fuzzy. And it's been so long. Of course, Dawn hasn't actually forgotten what happened that night. How could she? It was just after her 6th or 7th shot. She'd managed to pry Rena away from her girlfriend at the time, and she didn't really want to remember the rest of it, but the images were burned into her memory. With Rena dropping hints that she wants to discuss it though, Dawn is torn. This might be the only chance to repair the relationship. After all, It would be nice to have Rena back in her life, but to bring back that memory. Let's talk about it. Yeah? Dawn notices Rena is suddenly sitting a little straighter. There's no turning back now. I do remember. I remember what happened. I was a mess. So you didn't mean anything you said then? Well, so it was just drunk you talking. Whether Rena's dropping shoulders is an indication of her relaxing or her disappointment, Dawn can't tell. Not exactly. Huh? Honestly, I feel so silly bringing this all up. I didn't have the courage to say anything back then. Honestly, I just dismissed it. But when I saw you and how happy you were with your girlfriend, it was too late then. It's too late now. I shouldn't have said anything after all. What's the point of saying this now? I'm so useless. She buries her head in her hands. Hey, don't say that. Easy for you to say. Sure, things might seem bad now, but it's not going to get better unless you try to make amends. And it's not pointless to bring it up now, even after all these years. It's not going to change anything, just a waste of words. But it makes me happy. Wait, why? Well, even if it's a bit late, it's always flattering to know someone liked you back. But I think I needed that closure, to know that someone I called my best friend wasn't just playing with my feelings. I'm happy to know that you're not a bad person. Just someone who needs to work on her judgment skills. Hey, uncalled for. Sorry, I couldn't resist. Confessing like this though, it takes courage. Maybe things are looking up for you. She gives Dawn a thumbs up. Hopefully. The two friends share a small but warm smile. Rena glances at the clock behind the bar. Wow, it's getting real late. How are you holding up? I think I feel better. Dawn tries to stand up and, despite wobbling a little, successfully plants herself on her 2 feet without falling. Well, would you look at that? Let's get you home. Rena starts to head for the door, but Dawn hesitates. Hey, Rena. Yeah, what's up? I'm really happy you're here. I know I've been absent, but it's nice to know I can count on you when I'm in deep trouble. That doesn't mean you should be getting yourself into further trouble, you know? Despite her words, Rena's smile is bigger than ever. Hey, I'm glad too. Don't be a stranger again, okay? I won't. Rena opens her arms up and the two friends hug before finally leaving the bar.